Tired of being ejected into the cold void of space? Here are the best games to play if you love Among Us. If you've been playing the Gary's mod Trouble in Terrorist Town for years, we won't need to tell you about traitor games. If, on the other hand, you've just discovered the delight of quietly betraying friends and strangers in Among Us, then we've got a few more games that speak to your newly found love of Deceit. Expect more trips to space, stealthy horror experiences, and more betrayal than a game of werewolves with your hated relatives. And before we vote on who to eject, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos all about the games you love and hit that notification bell so you never miss another emergency meeting. Here are the best games to play on PC if you love Among Us.
It is not irregular for everyone to die horrible deaths, but luckily, we are dealing with professionals, each with their own tip-top plan to survive and kill these crafty aliens, whoever they are.
Deceit is everything you loved about Among Us with a sprinkling of added terror and the winning fact that it's free. So your friends now have no excuse for not joining unless they're really jumpy. Set in a sinister real-life game you never signed up for, you and 5 other players must make your way through multiple zones to escape with your life. And the bad but not entirely unexpected news is that some people in the group have been infected, so when the lights go down, they turn into deranged clawed monsters hell-bent on invading your personal space. Innocents turn on the lights and try to survive while the infected kill when they can and try not to get caught. After that, it's up to the group to work out who's who, but like Among Us, that's much easier said than done. And there's nothing quite like the beautiful frustration of almost making it to the exit before this happens. No thank you, no, off, no, okay. If you like your betrayal in the spats and cocktail dress of a classic murder mystery, then the ship Murder Party has all the ostentatious outfits and fancy locations you desire. It's like living inside a Sims expansion set inside an Agatha Christie theme park, albeit one with, actual murder.
Enough, my greedy little friend. Les flics. The guards are getting suspicious. What was that, huh?
Set on board a luxury cruise, everyone has to hunt down the person on their hit list, but that also means you have to avoid whoever has their sights on glamorously dispatching you. You can play solo, ticking off objectives as you creep about, but the most fun comes from joining an online multiplayer game to trick and take down unsuspecting players. Yes, it was me all along with an umbrella in the gentlemen's bathrooms. Why did I take an umbrella there? That's my business. Or was it the lady over there with the candlestick in the bar? No, it was me. I did it. If the likes of Werewolves Within looked up your old-timey street, then Town of Salem is a non-VR version with a very similar premise. There's still a village, and you're still trying to decide who's evil, but this time there's a whole host of villains. The Mafia are there to get rid of the townfolk, whereas arsonists and serial killers are just in it for themselves. There are a full 33 roles to jump into the blood-stained shoes of, so each playthrough feels different. It's another chance to show your friends how good at lying you really are, or an opportunity to mislead some strangers online. And now we think about it, we probably could have called this video 9 fun tricks to try if you love deceit and manipulation, and we may yet change the title. But getting back to the matter in hand, if Town of Salem looks deceptively simple, it's because interacting with others is what makes it fun. Oh, fine. Oh, you've killed me. Fine. Brilliant. I mean, that's fine. Don't worry about it. That's fine. You absolute... What's that you say? Betrayal? In space? Oh, go on then. If you love Among Us, you'll quickly fall for Unfortunate Spacemen. It's a cat-and-mouse operation as you run through claustrophobic corridors trying to complete tasks while a monster in disguise hunts you down. Luckily though, you're not stuck with the imposter cutting you down with no chance of survival, because this time you get to vote with the most democratic tool of all: guns. Because here you just shoot whoever you suspect, and if they don't turn into a horrid monster, then you know they're safe. I mean, they're also dead, but that's beside the point. There are numerous story missions, but Among Us fans will feel most at home with the shapeshifter rounds. There's no chat, but it uses proximity-based mics so you can sneak around and whisper about other spacemen without having to get everyone else involved. It's pretty much a space gossip simulator with guns and with monsters. What could possibly go wrong? Hidden in Plain Sight is an offline experience, but if you can get 4 friends to actually come to your house or use Steam Remote Play, then this is some of the best fun you can have betraying your buddies. There's a stack of varied game modes, some where it's all against all, others where you're split into teams of troublemakers. The common theme is that you don't know who your friends are in a sea of knights, kings, yetis, and so on. And that also means that you struggle to work out who you are until you spot your avatar walking in circles and hope that nobody else noticed. One moment you'll be stabbing each other behind statues, the next trying to shuffle to the finish line in the sneakiest race ever held. Yes, there's lots of shouting, frustrated heads in hands, and other signs of the perfect party game. Just watch our Let's Play if you need more proof.
God.
I wonder which one you are, Louise. I love the way you tried to hide that. Well, that's not me. I'm not the sprinting knight.
There are no specific people out to betray you in Barotrauma. Instead, you work as a group to survive on your submarine in the ocean of one of Jupiter's moons. Does that still count as being in space? I think that it probably does. Here, water leaks threaten your safety, nuclear reactors can blow, and horrid alien monsters can treat your submarine like a can of human sardines. And while you may think you're in a co-op group, anyone can sabotage your journey as they please, and let's be honest, we'd all do it, wouldn't we? It can be played solo with bots helping out, or with up to 16 other people for a fully staffed dive. The 2D layout keeps things simple, but the horror of submarine management is anything but. And if it all gets too much, you can just do what I do, shut the doors and pretend nothing is wrong. It's not my problem if I can't see it. Project Winter's take on the Betrayal game sees you stranded in an icy wilderness. There, with 8 friends or strangers online, you have to band together to stay alive and wait for help to arrive. But of course, not everyone is working towards the same goal. Some of the group are traitors, known only to each other, and the cool thing here is that teamwork is absolutely essential. If you try to go it alone, you'll almost certainly die. This means social deception is of paramount importance, as traitors have to lure people off and introduce them to the sharp end of a pickaxe, although spoilers, they're actually both sharp. After that, they return with a nonsense account of exactly what happened. There are loads of ways to communicate here, from proximity chat, private radio lines and text, and for the right forked tongue, they're just another set of ways to deceive your hapless colleagues.
Right, Aaron. Just as you planned.
Set in the same universe as the sinister middle-aged man-em-up, Secret Neighbour is a chance to infiltrate a suspicious home with your friends. The problem is, one of you is the villain in disguise the entire time. It couldn't be on this list if it was all about working together. You already knew that. While most of you try and gather keys to unlock the mysterious basement door, the neighbour will be getting stronger all the time and stopping unsuspecting teammates. Working together is crucial here, so you need to try and trust each other, which isn't exactly easy when those horrid leather gloves could be reaching down for you at any moment. I say horrid, but with the right outfit, they probably look quite nice. And don't let that cartoony appearance fool you. Once you take those tentative first steps into the house, things get scarier than exploring that creepy old mansion at the end of your street. You know the one. Enemy on Board is a self-proclaimed favourite for those of you who love Among Us, with a dash of League of Legends there to keep things distinct. Once again, you're a crew trying to work out which players are secretly aliens, but the twist here is that all players work together to keep the ship running, and at the same time, the aliens are secretly trying to deceive and murder human players. Everyone looks the same at first, but as the aliens lay traps, they gain evolution points that transform them into their colourful final form. Characters also have specific skills that can be tweaked and leveled up too, so there's a depth here that goes beyond Among Us. And as the name suggests, the best approach in Enemy on Board is to not trust anyone. Yes, that's exactly why.
The noob. They don't understand how anything works. People take pity on them. I'm sure they'll be fine.
So those were the best games to play on PC if you've recently become addicted to Among Us. Are there any titles from the same world that we've missed? Please do let us know in the comments below, and maybe we'll see you online. And no, I don't trust you either, it's nothing personal. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to know when our next video lands. I promise it's not some kind of elaborate trap. Go on, just give it a go.